Chapter 117. Adam's question to Asmahel. After this speech, Adam asked Asmahel to come to him, and when Asmahel had come, he asked him, "O you, whose name my tongue dares not utter, O Asmahel, will you not be angry with me, weak one, if I put a question to you, the answering of which would remove an immense burden from my heart?" And Asmahel replied, "Adam, if you know Asmahel, why do you want to ask him about that which oppresses you? Do you not know that he who has created the centre of the earth and spanned the great vault of the endless sky, as a spider does its web, is also the creator of your heart, and well aware of what is happening within it? Therefore, if you know me, do not ask, but if you still do not know me, how can you think I shall be able to roll the stone from your heart, or even a mountain, if not the entire earth? But whatever is bothering you, do offer it in your heart with love, trust, and faith to the Asmahel within you. And the Asmahel now standing before you shall give you, through the inner one, a faithful and living answer, which will truly animate you. Whereas any external answer would give you death instead of life. For whatever enters man from the outside, whatever the source, is for him of a deadly nature. Life always goes forth from within, just as God himself keeps working forever and endlessly from his own love center. So do as I have now indicated to you, and you shall receive what your heart is thirsting for. Amen. And Adam did as he had been advised, and soon his face became radiant with joy. For now any doubt concerning Asmahel had left him, and he rejoiced and praised God in his heart so much that he was enveloped in light. All the children around him noticed this, and they came to him and asked the Archfather what had happened, and why there was so much light around him. But Adam pointed to Asmahel and said, "O children, do not ask me. There stands the great teacher and inscrutable master in all things. Do not search for it outside, but within you. For thus teaches he who is forever the very life eternal." Reality, truth, and life are only within man, where alone they must be sought and found. But everything coming to man from the outside is illusion and not real and of a deadly nature. If someone receives an external lesson and wants to gain from it a benefit for his life, must he not first have his will destroyed, and then with a mute will await what kind of fruit will grow from the seed of that lesson? But he who turns to the life of life within, and thereby to him who is holy, 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 forever true and faithful, and full of love, mercy, and grace, will receive what I have now received, and will no longer be subject to doubts in any matter whose former uncertainty had burdened his heart as with heavy stones. So do not ask, but do what I did, and you will find all you need alive within you. Amen. Following these words, they all turned to Asmahel, gazed at him, but kept silent. And everyone thought of his particular query, and of Asmahel, except for Enoch, Abiram, Methuselah, and his son Lamech. For the first two knew only too well what Adam's words meant, as they knew it out of me. And the two youngest ones actually did not know anything and experienced only amazement. They would not have minded to see still further spectacles, and in their amused amazement they forgot almost completely to find out more about me, which at this stage was quite good for them. However, Seth, Enos, Kenan, Mahalaleel, and Jared kept pondering more and more on their query beside Asmahel, but they did not find an animating answer. Realizing the fruitlessness of their effort, one after the other turned back to Adam and said, "Father, look, I did not get any result following your advice. Could there be something wrong with the advice or with us? Maybe the advice is not complete, or we have not understood it correctly. Formerly, there was at least a slight dawn, but now it is pitch dark night. Tell us, dear Father, what to do now. Amen." Adam told them with loving earnest, "Did I not tell you how to do it? Where was your mind while I was speaking? There before you Asmahel is standing. Is the thinking alone already enough? What is the thought without full love, full trust, and full faith? Nothing but an insignificant appearance with as little life as a 100-year-old snowflake on a hot stone. Therefore, whatever you do it fully if you want it to be fruitful." And there, as I said, stands Asmahel. Do understand it, children. Asmahel is in your midst. Amen. And the five turned to Asmahel, but he said, "Should I teach you differently from Adam, who received it from me? Far be it from me. Just do as you were told, and you will attain what Adam did, for every one of you is called to life. However, if you fail to do what is right, all querying is futile in the quest for life. For the living does not answer the dead, but only those of a living heart. Amen. Do understand this. Amen.